Good morning, viewer. Biendasia. As a breaking news. Yeah, in the summer of 2018, when former President Donald Trump launched his trade war with Beijing, the Chinese economy was riding high. There was even talk it could soon overtake the United States as the world's largest. Now, with Trump months away from retaking office, what had appeared to be a juggernaut has been greatly diminished, contending with property, debt, and deflation challenges. Yeah, China does not look ready for another fight. But apprehensions can be deceiving. Armed with an understanding about the way the president operation, the Chinese leadership is better equipped to deal with the real possibility of Trump making good in his promise to impose upwards of 60% tariffs on goods sold to the United States, according to economists and analysts, through a combination of trade diversification targeting retaliation against US companies and support for domestic consumption. China has been preparing for this day for quite some time. The US is much less important to its trade network than it was before, said Dexter Roberts, author of the Trade War newsletter and a senior fellow at the Atlantic Council. In part because of the first trade war which continued under President Joe Biden, Beijing as well as Chinese companies have already started actively reducing its trade dependence on the United States. Impact is visible in trade data and has come to rap speed. As recently as 2022, bilateral trade was at a record high, but last year Mexico overtook China as the top exporter of goods into the United States. According to the Commerce Department, China had held the first for 20 years before its exports to the United States fell by 20% to 427 billion last year. Just under 30% of China's export went to the group of seven, that was G7 rich countries last year, down from 48% in 2000, according to Mathus Asia. That's why, despite selling less to the United States, China's share of global export is now at 14%, up from 13% before the first Trump tariffs. Behind this exclusive report.